And if you've been enjoying me talking here so far, you can feel free to give me a follow if you want. I always appreciate it. Oh, it's starting. It's starting. All right, what do you got? Indie Showcase Spring 2019.
Good morning. I am Dr. J.M. Lounsbury from the Ministry of Drink and Health Regulation. While many working adults start their day with coffee, we recommend to switch to milk to complete your regimen of nutrifying activity.
I think that was you following me, but I think I have the notifications below the feed.
Occurs often with milk occurs during the pouring of it. If you tackle a particularly vicious pour without taking the proper care, you're bound to splash all over. Your whole day is ruined. To demonstrate proper pouring
should be up
technique,
front now.
I shall apply my
Yep,
face
that was you.
protector.
Thank you for the follow. IFB 10.
Splendid. Now, the optimal way to pour milk is to raise the pouring container and angle it at no more than 45 degrees positively as you approach your drinking vessel. I will now begin to pour.
Oh my god, they're putting Cuphead on the Switch! Oh my god, that's amazing. I had a sneaking suspicion when they first started playing this teaser that it was going to be on the Switch, but I didn't know for sure. Holy crap, that's awesome. April 18th, alright. And it's for pre-purchase.
No, you're not dreaming. Cuphead is coming to
Hell
the
yeah!
Nintendo Switch system. You can thank Studio MDHR for making their award-winning game so special, and our friends at Microsoft for helping us bring Cuphead to even more players.
Hold on a
As
minute.
you know, poor Cuphead made a deal with the devil, and now the beast is coming for his head.
Wait, is that a hint that
And this run-and-gun
Xbox
action
Live
game
is
will
going to be
dodge
coming to
fire
the
and
Switch
dish out
for
your
sure,
own,
or...
whether you play solo
Holy
or
crap.
invite a buddy along for the ride. Those gorgeous hand-drawn cell animations rendered in classic 1930 style look as good as ever. And the live jazz soundtrack by Christopher Madigan will still charm and haunt you in the best of ways. You'll see why when Cuphead launches on Nintendo Switch April 18th. It's available for
Holy
pre-purchase
crap, that's
today.
amazing. Hell
Hello
yeah.
everyone, I'm Kirk Scott, your friendly neighborhood indie guy.
And I'm Katie Casper, the Friendly Gamer. Thank you for joining as we showcase upcoming
How do you
games
do,
in the
fellow
first indie
gamers?
Showcase of 2019.
We couldn't wait to share the news about Cuphead, and we're just getting started. While we are honored to bring you game series like Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda, there are many other worlds to explore. Created by our talented indie partners, these games embody the quality of curation that fans have come to expect on Nintendo Switch.
That's right, Kirk. Developers across the globe have embraced Nintendo Switch, and they have plenty more unique experiences to share with everyone. Whether it's building a kingdom, vanquishing angels and demons, or just kicking back and tending a farm, games make our dreams a reality.
With so much available on Nintendo Switch already, we're delighted to show you that there's even more great indie content on the way later this year. See for yourself.
First up is Overland, a new take on the end-of-the-world narrative from the creator of Cannonball, Adam Saltzman. Not to mention the gorgeous award-winning visuals by Heather Penn and the haunting original soundscape by Jocelyn Reyes. It's a squad-focused, turn-based strategy game where you're
These
faced with
visuals look
difficult
familiar.
choices. Will you search for supplies?
I don't
Heal a
know
wounded ally,
where I've
fight
seen them
off a
exactly.
monster,
I've
rescue
seen them in a lot of
helpless
indie
stranger,
titles, actually.
Save your dog? Please save the dog. You can't do it all, so choose your actions wisely as your band of friends road trips across the United States. Sounds easy, right? Well, there's a catch.
Oh, so it's basically the
farther
3D
west
Death
you
Road
go,
to
the
Canada.
weirder things get. Plus, all levels, roadmaps, and characters are randomly generated.
Okay,
so
it's
every
definitely
playthrough
a
offers fresh
3D
take on this
Death Road
perilous
to
journey.
Canada.
Travel the post-apocalyptic roads of Overland when it comes to Nintendo Switch this fall.
Oh wow, that's pretty far away.
One man is prepared to destroy anyone in his sight using moves reminiscent of a violent ballet, all while guided by a self-aware banana named Pedro. Using
Banana
his
for
arsenal
scale.
of absolutely crazy skills, you'll battle through the violent
I have
underworld
heard of
of
this
Old
game.
Town,
This
District
actually
Mall,
does
and
look pretty
beyond.
interesting.
Go full throttle with all your weapons and your body jumping, flipping, and
I like that
swinging
you can actually
while
use
cleaning
like
top
a frying
and
pan to
since
ricochet
you'll be
bullets
running
and
gunning,
hit
there's
people
bound to
from
be chaos.
cover.
Slow things down by shifting into slow motion to pace your actions, and dual-wield destruction with elegant accuracy. My friend Pedro drops in as a console exclusive for Nintendo Switch this June.
Ah, so it's going to be for Switch and PC. Gotcha.
In the emotional survival game NeoCab, fulfilling your job as a rideshare driver is the only way you might reunite with your best friend Savvy, who's wanted by Capra, an omnipresent megacorporation. In this dystopic future, you're the last human driver in a city overrun by automation. As you navigate the streets of the fictional California city, Los Ojos, you'll meet a diverse cast of characters, each with their own story arc. Your choices, like picking passengers, balancing your income, sustaining a positive rating, and managing your emotions via the Feel Grid system, are all elements you need to maintain to keep your job.
This is an interesting
and
RPG.
find your friend. Oh, and don't forget, Capra is watching. NeoCab is scheduled to arrive on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay, that seems interesting.
You know,
I want to
I've
see
always
more
wanted to
about
read
it
about
before I
dog
decide whether or not I
dogs.
want to get it.
This next game will be as close as I ever get. Let's check in with Lindsay Rostel, the game's director.
The Iditarod Dog Sled Race is a grueling 1,000-mile journey embarked upon by teams of dogs and mushers of all ages, genders, and skill levels every year. Anyone can win, but many are just trying to finish, trying to prove to themselves that they can do it.
Oh.
As
I
game
guess my
director at
mic is
Timberline
still working.
Studio,
Okay.
I became fascinated, and some might say a little bit obsessed, with this idea. We knew we wanted to tell a story in the world of dog sledding. And while I don't intend to race in the real Iditarod anytime soon, we're thrilled and a little bit nervous to reveal our debut title, The Red Lantern.
Do you have those moments that stick out in your
Oops.
mind? When I was a kid, I was told you are what you do, so choose wisely. I could be an astronaut, a CEO, a painter, a doctor. I could be anything. Hi, I'm supposed to achieve great things. Unfortunately for me, you are also your mistakes. And turns out they tend to remember those more. Hi, I'm a disappointment. So, I've decided to become something else. Something that can't be forgotten. I've got a plan. Get a van, fill it with dogs, go to Alaska, race in the Iditarod dog sled race, and finish. Nothing could take that from me. And things were going to plan. Dogs, sled, on way.
Visual style kind of reminds me of Firewatch.
However, things tend to go to plan right up until they...
Bear! Oh. That. Wow.
You are the musher, training for the grueling Iditarod race. With your trusty crew of dogs, navigate the Alaskan wilderness to find your way home. Combining roguelike elements into this story-driven adventure game, hundreds of unique events can occur. Tend to your dogs, mend your own wounds, and hunt to survive. Thanks to the Nintendo Switch system's gyro controls, you can look around the environment with
Ooh,
a simple
gyro
turn of the
controls.
system in handheld mode.
I'm pretty sure that
The
they'll
Red Lantern
also
races
have
onto
traditional
Nintendo
controls,
Switch
so
later
if
this
you're
year.
concerned about that, then you might be okay.
I don't know about you, Katie, but when I play horror games, I
Yeah, it
jump
definitely
a
looks
lot.
cool.
Fortunately, Darkwood is going for that slow burn on the scare meter. Don't get me wrong, Darkwood will creep you out, all while changing the perspective on survival horror games. Craft weapons, prepare traps, fortify hideouts. You'll explore and scavenge the eerie forests of the Soviet bloc by day, then hunker down in your hideout at night. With nightmarish forces corrupting the woods, wait and pray for the sun to come up the next morning. The world of Darkwood is procedurally generated, meaning locations and events
A lot of
will vary
procedurally
for each
generated
playthrough and
games
player.
in this direct.
There's no linear path in these woods, so proceed with caution and know each decision will impact you and the inhabitants of Darkwood. Darkwood creeps onto Nintendo Switch this May.
Wonder if they're going to release any of these games that they're
This
announcing
next
like
game has
today
both
or
style
later this week.
and substance. Katana Zero. You play as a well-trained assassin, the Dragon, capable of instantly taking out any obstacles in your path. Mysterious powers and precognition allow you to both see the future and manipulate time. As you cut through each level, you'll leave no breathing bodies behind. I must recommend caution though, since your foes can return the favor by eliminating you in a single hit.
Oh,
The game
that's...
literally rewinds to the beginning of each level for you to learn and improve.
So
Yes,
basically
that should
everything
work.
dies in one
After
hit.
a hard-fought
That's interesting.
mission, sip some tea and try to rest. The next day, you'll take a seat on the therapist's couch and talk through your demons. Of course, make sure to get a much-needed refill of your medication before the next mission. Now go forth, katana in hand, and remember, leave no survivors.
Oh, so you're an
Katana
assassin
Zero
with
slaps
anxiety.
its way to
That's
Nintendo
neat.
Switch April 18th. It's
Pre-
available
Pre-purchase
for
available
pre-purchase
today. Ooh, nice. That
This next
actually
game is
seems
pretty-
interesting. I might pick that one up.
Let's save that joke for the developer. Wouldn't it be way cooler if they introduced the next game?
Totally. So let's pass it over to our friends at Double Fine.
Psychonauts
Hi, I'm
2?
Lee Petty from Double Fine Productions, creator of Stacking and Headlander. And today, we're going to show you something that has never been seen before.
I heard it's rad.
Don't spoil it.
I think it's Psychonauts 2. Oh my god. Or...
The world, twice destroyed, lies in ruin.
Okay, I don't think this is Psychonauts 2.
If we are to survive, if the world is to blossom again, then we must find the one who is rad. Righteous. Begone, foul beast. Mutation. Mutation. Mutation.
It's definitely got that 1980s aesthetic.
Tight.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty neat. You can have a mutation that makes you poop out spiders with your head. That seems kind of rad.
The child shows promise, but the time has come for their real quest to begin. You are rad.
I wonder if it's going to be exclusive to Switch or if it's also
Trust
going to
me
be
when
on
I
like
say,
PC
you have
or
no idea
any
what
other
you're getting
console.
yourself into with this one.
Unless you're talking about a pinball action-adventure game, you're right.
That's exactly what this is.
Pinball.
Not only is Creature in the Well a world debut, it's also a top-down action-adventure game inspired by the fine art of pinball.
Oh, okay.
It
It's
also
not
takes place
exactly
in
a
the desert,
pinball game.
where a giant creature has entrapped townsfolk in an eternal sandstorm. As the last engineer tasked with powering up a giant weather machine, your mission is to finish the job once and for all, before the world beyond the sandstorm is forgotten. Luckily, over 15 weapons are at your disposal, and each one has the power to alter the way you interact with the ricocheting energy orbs in your environment.
Oh, so it's kind of
The
like
controls may be
Breakout.
simple, but there's a deep well of skills to master across all 8 handcrafted dungeons. While you fight for survival, Savor every corner of this painterly world in all its pinball glory when Creature in the Well emerges from the depths this summer.
Betrayed and left for dead, Mr. Wolf finds himself alone, vastly outnumbered, and hell-bent on enacting his revenge. On the bright side, he's got grit in his gut and a wolf on his head. That means you don't mess with this guy. The world is his weapon, and in this fast-paced, top-down action game from Paper Cult, it's yours too. So, choreograph the most spectacular combos you can, using everything from hatchets to ladders to carrots. Your alternative?
Okay, that's neat.
Basically
You can
just
use a
get
ladder as a helicopter
better
propeller.
improvise and fast, as our lone anti-hero, Mr. Wolf, brawls his way to the very heart of the mystery that plagues him. Find out just how twisted this Western revenge tale will get when Bloodroots comes to Nintendo Switch this summer.
Yeah, that does look pretty neat. Does seem a little comical too. Moose people. Fox people. Alligator people. People. Pine. Their story becomes yours.
A primal fantasy collides with the advanced game design of today in Pine. In this open-world, third-person action-adventure game, the world and your enemies will adapt to your choices. You'll travel to 6 diverse biomes across miles of terrain and encounter 5 factions of creatures itching to dominate the food chain. The only way to prepare is to scavenge, barter, harvest, craft items, and sell them at the market to stock up on supplies. It'll be a true fight for survival when Pine goes wild on Nintendo Switch this August.
Definitely reminds me of Breath of the Wild.
Man, I love arcade games. But I'm thinking it's time we bring some more to Nintendo Switch.
How about some games from Rami Ismail and Jan Willem Niemann of the independent studio Vlambeer?
Yes! But the people want to know what games and when.
You won't have to wait long to fight
neat.
endless hordes of enemies because Super Crate Box is coming out next month. It'll be the first time players can engage in fast-paced multiplayer matches, a feature that's
I have this on
exclusive
Steam. It
to the Nintendo
seems pretty
Switch
good.
version.
Plus, Nuclear Throne comes
Nuclear
out
Throne.
today. It's an action
All right, so
roguelike
there's
about
the first one
mutants
that's coming
and
out
splinter fighting
today.
for the throne in a gritty, post-apocalyptic world. Whether solo or with a fellow mutant buddy in co-op mode, you can become ruler of the wasteland.
Oh, and we have a new game announcement, Vlambeer Arcade. It's a collection of bite-sized games which will have a growing catalog over time, starting with Ultra Bugs. Ultra Bugs is a fast-paced, high-score-centric game where you pilot a ship to fight endless space bugs that split up into more space bugs when you defeat them. But never fear, defeating the occasional boss monsters, Ultra Bugs, will unlock enemy DNA that you can use to customize your ship.
Vlambeer Arcade with Ultra Bugs is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. Shooter fans, we've shot planes out of the sky, destroyed starships in outer space, and now the 2D shooting genre is going underwater. In this aquatic world, you'll unload a variety of weapons and power-ups in co-op mode or versus modes for 1 to 4 players or bots. This multiplayer underwater shooter comes with an oceanic amount of content, with more than 150 challenges across 8 game modes, including 5 versus game modes and 5 entire worlds to battle across.
An underwater
in adventure
arcade
mode.
shooter. That's
You'll be able
nice.
to toggle between classic dual stick controls
To say the
and
least.
motion aiming, whether you're playing locally or online. The online functions include matchmaking support And you can engage with friends via in-game voice chat or the party system. See where you rank on the online leaderboard when Swim Sanity makes a splash on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Or if you want to do chat, there's
Next
always
up,
Discord.
Check out the newest game from our friends at Inti Creates.
Love those guys.
Okay.
Inti Creates and Sunsoft present the long-awaited sequel to the mutant blasting action
Blaster
adventure
Master
game,
sequel.
Blaster Master Zero is coming to Nintendo Switch. Your new battle tank, G Sophia, is equipped with the Gaia system. Harness SP for its weapons and abilities anytime it falls from tall heights or takes damage.
I wonder if this one's going to have Shantae in it as well.
Sub-weapons and blast any mutant scum that stands in your way as you traverse each stage. Jason also has some new tricks up his sleeve. He can now counter enemy attacks with the blast counter. If timed just right, they can be chained into multiple attacks that dish out lots of damage back at the enemy.
Alright, I'm definitely intrigued by this
Blaster
one.
Master Zero 2. The stage is set in outer
Call from
space,
suspected
and there's
scam
more to explore than
person.
ever before,
Okay.
as you travel across the galaxy
no.
to a host of different planets and their orbiting planetoids. Search for new items that power up both G Sophia and Jason. During
Jason.
your journey, Jason and Eve will cross paths with a motley cast of fellow metal attacker tank pilots and their
Giant
support
booby
droids.
plant lady. Very nice.
Will their fellow pilots become trusted friends or bitter enemies? Mutant blasting action is back! Blaster Master Zero 2!
Oh,
Today.
okay, that's surprising. It's out now. Cool.
Kirk, why are you upside down right now?
Wait, are we getting VVVVVV?
Well, there are many theories as to why, but the true reason remains a mystery. Perhaps there's an alternate dimension within these very walls that, until just recently, lay dormant. Or perhaps someone flipped the camera. No one can be sure.
Okay, these two kind of redeem themselves there. Oh, Stranger Things. Okay. Not necessarily a fan of the series myself, but for people that enjoy it, I guess this is for them. Available on Independence Day, July 4th.
It's no longer a mystery that the official game of Stranger Things Season 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This retro-style adventure game lets you play through and delve deeper into the events of Season 3 alongside a friend in local
Yeah,
co-op.
pixel graphics do have their
Explore the
charm,
town Hawkins,
but a
solve
lot of
puzzles,
indie games
battle
use
enemies,
pixel
and uncover
graphics.
mysteries as one of 12
Probably because
playable
it's just
characters
easier
from the hit
easier to do.
original series. Cancel your long weekend plans because the game arrives on Nintendo Switch the very same day as the third season on Netflix.
Oh, that's
Stranger Things have happened.
okay. Okay, that's why they have it on July 4th.
Okay, that's quite a selection of games coming soon to Nintendo Switch. But guess what? There are tons of great indie games available.
I wonder if
right
they're going to
now.
reveal Castle Crashers
To
since
celebrate
the
indie games
Behemoth
and their
teased that on
creators,
Twitter
we're running
earlier.
a sale on some of these fantastic offerings. From Firewatch to Yoku's Island Express, there's no shortage of games and distinctive worlds at your fingertips.
Make sure to check them out on Nintendo eShop later today. On behalf of Nintendo, we'd like to thank all the indie developers that bring their incredibly unique game worlds to Nintendo Switch. And the avid players...
If they're going for half an hour, they've got
indie
6
games.
minutes
We are
left, so I wonder if they're going
extremely
to reveal anything else.
Huh. Do you hear something?
Finally, I'm almost out of this crypt.
Oh my god!
This isn't the world I remember.
A Crypt of the
At least this
Necrodancer
guy's
sequel.
That pulsing rhythm. Wait. I think I was called here for a purpose.
Okay, that's
Looks
unexpected.
like I've got work to do. And this time, I have help.
Excuse me? Okay! My interest is officially piqued. Holy crap. Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring Legend of Zelda. Oh my god. Alright, that's it. Wow. Honestly, everything else I was kind of just lukewarm or kind of excited for, but that was basically worth it. Holy crap. Alright, I think I might actually go on ahead and check that out. I've played a little bit of Crypt of the Necrodancer, and I did like what I played, but I could never actually get to the final stages of it. I might go on ahead and go back and play that again on my own time, but yeah. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for my reactions to the Nintendo Direct for the indie games, and I'm gonna take a quick break, and then when I get back, I'll be going into Metroid Prime 2, so yeah. YouTube, this is gonna be it for the Nintendo Direct, and the next thing I'm gonna be doing for stream is Metroid Prime 2, so YouTube, thank you for watching, and take care of yourselves. You deserve it.